नमस्कार। सचमुच में मैं बहुत प्रसन्न हूँ इस कार्यक्रम में भाग लेने के अवसर पर। मैं चाहते थे खुद इसमें हाजिर हूँ और आपका फंक्शन में फिजिकली प्रेजेंट हूँ, क्योंकि एक्चुअल और वर्चुअल में कुछ फर्क है। मगर दिल्ली में ना रहने के कारण से मुझे आज इस वर्चुअल साधन के द्वारा आप लोगों से बात करने का अवसर मिला और ये राष्ट्रीय पुरस्कार सम्मान अवार्ड्स को सौंपने का जो कार्यक्रम है उसी में भाग लेना मुझे मन में बहुत आनंद हो रहा है। श्री गजेंद्र सिंह शेखावत जी, माननीय मंत्री जल शक्ति, श्री रतनलाल कटारिया जी, स्टेट मिनिस्टर, श्री यूपी सिंह जी, सचिव जल शक्ति, डॉक्टर अनिल जोशी, प्रमुख पर्यावरण एनवायरमेंटलिस्ट, और श्री राजीव रंजन मिश्रा जी, डीजी नेशनल मिशन फॉर क्लीन गंगा, representatives of the award winning states, organizations, and awardees, senior officials of the ministry, distinguished guests, participants, and others who are all watching this virtual program through various media platforms. My dear sisters and brothers, as I told you, I am delighted to be participating in this function to give away National Water Awards 2019. My compliments to the Ministry of Jal Shakti for this wonderful initiative, to felicitate individuals, organizations, local bodies, and others for their dedicated efforts in water conservation and effective management of water resources. This mission will be successful, as was stated by Secretary Arya. If you आज जो कार्यक्रम आप लोगों ने लिया उसका माध्यम से ये जल आंदोलन को एक जन आंदोलन का रूप देना बहुत जरूरी है, तभी सफलता मिलेगा। कारण क्या है, देश बहुत बड़ा है, we are a vast country and we need people to participate in this. People, without people's participation, nothing will succeed in a country like India. Not only this program, any program for that matter. Even the Swachh Bharat, I have personal experience. We have many innovative initiatives taken up by the Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Bhai Modi. All of them are moving forward with the active participation of the people and involvement of the various stakeholders. So this program is a much needed initiative to recognize and acknowledge the efforts of various state governments, organizations, individuals, local bodies. My compliments to the state of Tamil Nadu, which bagged the Best State Award, and Maharashtra and Rajasthan for securing the second and third prizes respectively. I compliment the governments, the leadership of the states, as well as the officers concerned and the people at the field level for securing these prizes. I also extend my warm appreciation to Mizoram state for bagging the award under special category and also all the other winners. I am delighted to note that the categories include various stakeholders such as Best District, Best Village Panchayat, Best Urban Local Body. Among others, awards are being given for best research, innovation, adoption of new technology for water conservation, best education, mass awareness efforts, best TV show for promoting water conservation, best newspaper promoting this, best school, best institution, under resident welfare associations, religious organizations, social organizations, best industry for water conservation, and best water regulatory authority. Similarly, best water warrior individuals, best NGO for water conservation, best water users association, and best industry for CSR activities are selected. I'm told for these awards. My dear sisters and brothers, India's current water requirement is estimated to be around 1100 billion cubic meters per year. It is projected to touch 1447 BCM by 2050. India has more than 18% of the world population. Please note, 18% of the world population and has only 4% of the world's renewable water resources and 2.4% of the world's land area. So you can understand the challenge. A scarce natural resource, water is fundamental to life, livelihood, food security, and sustainable development, and it is our duty to take all possible steps for conservation of the limited precious resource. Every drop needs to be preserved. That is possible if everybody understands the importance, understand the challenge before the mankind, present and future also, with the growing population. We need to take this message far and wide to every corner of this country. I feel there is a need for sustained mass media campaign to make people aware of the crucial importance of conserving every drop of water. Schools, colleges, universities, communities, NGOs and local bodies must become active partners in this drive and in this campaign. It should be remembered that only 3% of the water available on earth constitute fresh water. And only 0.5% of that is available for drinking. While the rest is tapped in glaciers, ice caps, atmosphere, etc. Reduced use of water also results in less use of energy required for pumping and supplying water to homes, offices and farming activities. In effect, it is also will help us in reducing pollution. Unless we reduce the wastage of water, we are wasting water, undoubted. And take up saving and conservation of water. On a war footing, there is a danger of potable water becoming a scarce resource in the future. With the rising population, urbanization, industrialization, and expanding agricultural activities, the water requirement will continue to increase. The key message that needs to be taken to people again and again is this: the water that is available is finite, it is not unlimited. It is the responsibility of each and every citizen to save the water and use it judiciously. The need of the hour is to change our lifestyle and make water conservation a way of life. My dear sisters and brothers, The erstwhile ministers of water resources, ministries, river development and Ganga regeneration, and drinking water and sanitation were merged to form the Ministry of Jal Shakti, rightly so. In May 2019, to deal with the issue of water in an integrated manner. I really compliment the Honorable Prime Minister, and also I'm happy that we have a able and a dynamic minister to lead this ministry, because as I told you, this is going to be a challenge. The main aim is to bring all aspects of water within a single umbrella. This marked a paradigm shift from a compartmentalized approach to a comprehensive and holistic way of addressing the issues relating to water. I'm happy to note that the national water policy is being revisited to create a robust framework for effective water management in the country. Since 2014, as water governance has been placed at the forefront of the country's development agenda, the positive results of Namami Gange program, the expeditious completion of irrigation projects under Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana, renewed participatory approach towards groundwater management through Atal Bhujal Yojana, the improvement in the availability of hydrological data, and the national project on aquifer management exemplify the holistic transformation taking place in India's water sector. The much needed policy reform within the creation of Jal Shakti Ministry has given an impetus to integrate management of water resources with a special focus on demand and supply management. Commendably, the policy planners made judicious and active interventions at multiple levels to address individual elements of water management. Soon after the creation of this ministry, Jal Jeevan Mission was launched with the aim of providing a functional tap to every household by 2024. It's a very ambitious program. Simultaneously, Jal Shakti Abhiyan, an aggressive and time-bound water conservation campaign, was carried out from July to December 19, covering 265 districts across the country. Jal Shakti Abhiyan aims at making water conservation a Jan Andolan through asset creation and extensive communication. I am aware that Jal Shakti Abhiyan is being vigorously supplemented by the activities of National Water Mission to increase water consciousness in the country, with an emphasis on the importance of water conservation, preservation, reuse, recharge, reduce, and raising awareness about the indispensability of water as a resource. I am also happy to note that the steps have been taken to ensure water security in urban as well as rural India. After successfully organizing National Water Awards 2018, the Department of Water Resources, River Development and Ganga Regeneration, Ministry of Jal Shakti, issued a National Water Awards again in September 2019 in as many as 16 categories. It is a proud moment for all of us to have gathered here to virtually launch this platform for a cause that has received special attention, especially since the launch of Jal Shakti Abhiyan and Jal Jeevan Mission. The awards are meant to not only recognize the good work done by the people in the water sector, but also aimed at motivating various stakeholders for effective management of water resources in the country. Even though the award ceremony was planned earlier, I am told, it was postponed due to outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic. Therefore, the felicitation ceremony is now being organized on this virtual platform. It's also heartening to see that really good work is being done by the district administration panchayats. It shows the growing sensitivity of local authorities towards the preservation and conservation of natural resources. It is my firm belief that decentralized planning plays a vital role. Planning, execution, and management of natural resources. My suggestion to the municipal authorities and local bodies is to make rainwater harvesting mandatory for new buildings. The role of corporates in effective reuse of water is essential in the management of the resource. It is imperative that every section of our society plays its own part to bring about a Jana Andolan in India. In my opinion, micro irrigation practices like drip and sprinkler system has to be promoted in a big way for efficient use of water for agriculture. We see a lot of water is being used for agriculture. Sometimes excess water which is not that much required because of lack of awareness. So reduce, reuse, recycle, 3R formula. Reduce, reuse, and recycle must be the watchwords if we have to hand over a sustainable and livable planet to the future generation. Watershed development is another area that can spur local development, job creation, biodiversity protection, and climate resilience. My dear brothers and sisters, I am happy to see that some of the winners have been adopting best practice in the field of water conservation. I congratulate all the winners. सभी विजेताओं को मेरा अभिनंदन, संगठनों को मेरा अभिनंदन. I hope that they will continue to do good work. अभी अच्छा काम किया, मेरा आशा है आने वाले दिनों में और भी अच्छा काम करेंगे, मिलकर करेंगे और साथ ही साथ समाज में चेतना और जागरूकता पैदा करने के लिए हर एक व्यक्ति, हर एक संस्था पूरा प्रयास करेंगे. इस विषय में न्यूज़पेपर्स का और ये इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया का महत्वपूर्ण दायित्व बनता है क्योंकि दे रीच टू पीपल इन द नूक एंड कॉर्नर. Their reach is very wide and large. So I appeal to the media, please focus enough attention in creating awareness. I would like to once again convey my appreciation to the Ministry of Jal Shakti for giving these awards for the wonderful cause of water conservation and acknowledging the outstanding work done by various stakeholders across the country. This platform also offers a window for new perspectives and to learn from the best practices in the area of water resources. I'm sure that steps like this will go a long way in the development of water consciousness in this country, which is the need of the hour. Thank you very much. Dhanyavad. Namaskar. Jai Hind.